Hi everyone, welcome to Meditate with Marie. Here is another video that we are calling It's a Colourful Life. So we're exploring colour and colour therapy as a holistic tool to help with our well-being, enhancing our health, our happiness and our everyday life. So in today's video we're going to explore white and black. In previous videos we've covered the different rays of colour that form the rainbow essentially, but we want to include white and black, light and dark, because they do have an impact on all of the other colours. Okay, so colour therapy is really great. It can get very scientific. I like to work with it more on a mental and emotional level, but the science behind it is really cool. And essentially it's very much about light and the way that light is reflected off things and perceived by the human eye. Now, us humans are very fortunate and very lucky. We have the ability to perceive a full range of colour, and it's because of the shape of our eyes. And it's the way that light is reflected on the lens of our eyes and back off it that we are able to receive this energy back and forth from different matter and perceive it as different colour. I won't get too much into the science of it, but just know that there's a whole bunch of science around it. If that's of an interest to you, feel free to look it up, feel free to dive into it. But we're just really lucky that we can see colour and that it has an impact on our subconscious minds. So when the light brings the colour to our eyes, the brain then absorbs that, it sends signals to the subconscious mind, and colour affects us in different ways. This is what we've been exploring, and we can use different tools, different modalities of how we can use that to our benefit, so to speak. So I'm going to summarise the modalities today, but we're going to dive into a little bit black, white, light, dark, and how that creates shades and tones within the other colours. Let's go for white and black first. So let me just show you these two crystals. These are lovely, aren't they? So you've got one white and one black. They're kind of the opposite of each other. I think very yin, yang. They bring each other into balance, don't they? Okay. So white, you can see that I'm wearing it. I've got it in my interior decor. I will show you these earrings actually. So these, I'm going to hold them up to the camera a little bit closer. These were a gift from my grandmother about 30 something years ago. That's how long I've been wearing them. And they're just like little jars with little pearls in. I like to think of them as little pearls of wisdom. And my grandmother was a real gift. She was just full of wisdom and one of my closest friends. So not only do these little earrings make me happy because they're kind of cute, they're white, they make me think of her. It's a great way to honour her memory by wearing them. So anyway, white contains all other colours, different levels, all other colours, and it reflects and gives off light and colour and energy. So this is why white pairs really well with all other colours. Contains all of them. So you can work with white either independently on its own, or you can work with it to bring in other aspects of colour. Whereas black, it's more absorbent. It absorbs colour and it absorbs energy. It even looks and feels denser when I hold it in my hands. Okay, I've just realised how badly chipped my nail varnish is. That's really bad crack. So white gives off energy, black absorbs energy. Okay, just bear that in mind. So white, it's an uplifting colour. You can use it to boost your productivity. It's cleansing, it's purifying, it's the colour of peace. It's the colour of renewal and rebirth. So it's a very lovely colour to work with. It's also, you can use it for a spiritual colour as well. You know, just think that beautiful angelic kind of colours. I keep seeing white feathers everywhere. Anyone who's into spiritual stuff, they'll know that they're little signs, little symbols from the angelic realms, that you're being watched over, that you're being guided, to trust in the divine, to trust in your spirituality and your higher self. All of those kind of messages. So I've been seeing them all over lately, which is beautiful. But today I saw two together. I might post a story about it on my social media actually, and they formed a little heart. They were just two little feathers together, formed a little heart. And that felt very uplifting to me. It felt very spiritual. It felt like a blessing to see it. So there we go. White has the ability to connect us to our spirituality. And a lot of crystals, actually I've got some selenite over there, but I'll leave that there for now. A lot of crystals work with the higher chakras. So the crown chakra at the top of the head here connects us to our divine, to the universe, to God, to spirit, whatever you want to call it. We use a lot of white crystals in that area, especially selenite. So there we go, you can use that for that. And as you can see, I'm wearing it. I'm wearing a white jumper. It feels uplifting. So if I was wearing a black jumper or a black top, it would kind of drain me. It would look darker, more absorbent. And don't get me wrong, I do occasionally wear a black top, but not very often. I'm more for the light, for the white, it suits my colour complexion better anyway. So let's talk about black. It reduces energy. So this can be a good thing if you've got too much of it. If you're feeling too heightened, too lively, oh, I've got energy to burn, I need a bit of grounding, I need a bit of absorbing, you can use black. Black crystals are good for that. Again, they come from the earth. So when you work with crystals, you're working with colour, but you're also working with nature. It's a strong colour that kind of, it gives off authority and kind of independence. So when we wear black, this is why a lot of people use it in business and things like that. It's that authoritative, independent, strong, solid colour. That's why a lot of people choose to wear it. You can also use it to increase your self-control. If you want to break a bad habit and you're struggling with that self-control, black's this strong grounding colour. It's going to help you do that. It's going to help you break bad habits. So there we go. Good to know, right? It's also the symbol, the colour of death and rebirth itself as well, you know. Death isn't a bad thing. Everything in life moves in cycles, and kind of black represents that transformation energy, that rebirth. You've got to let something die before you can let it rebirth energy. This is why black and white work so well together. I hope that's been helpful and useful to you. Let's just do a little recap on the modalities. So not only am I wearing, accessorizing and using it in my interior design, I use it crystals, nature. What else have I got? Let me check my notes here. Oh yeah, visual reminders. You can use colour, visual reminders, pictures on the wall, screensavers, any colour that you want to work with, any quality that you want to enhance or reduce, you can use that in visual reminders. Food. It's said that if you need a cleanse for the gut, a lot of people who suffer from Crohn's or inflammation within the bowel type illnesses and diseases, sometimes they have to reset their gut by eating white foods just for a period of time. So again, white, very cleansing. You can use it in your food. We can bring colour into food in so many different ways to just help bring those qualities into our health and our well-being. Meditation. It's nice to wear white during meditation. I'm wearing black on the bottom, it's grounding. I'm wearing white on the top, it's uplifting. That's a great meditation combination. Mindfulness, aromatherapy, lots of different ways that you can use colour therapy. So there we go, we've covered white, we've covered black, we've recapped. Now let's talk about shades and tones. So when you get a colour, I'm going to use blue as an example. You can add black or white to blue to make it lighter or to make it darker. Let me show you these two crystals, actually 3 crystals that I've got here. So I've got 2 blue lace agate. I love these. I always put these in my bath, right? They're quite calming, soothing. Said to reduce inflammation is the colour blue, but they're very good for the spine. If you want to strengthen your spine, your spinal column, your spinal muscles, you can use this in the bath. That's a different story. Here we have a piece of lapis lazuli. Now it looks quite dark on the screen to me, but hopefully you can see that it's blue. So they're both blue, but they're different shades, different tones of blue. One's got darker, denser energy, the other's got lighter, yeah, just lighter energy. So one's got more white in, one's got more darker in, but it's really about how the eye perceives them. So you can choose to work with colour, but add elements of black or white, light or dark, to either draw down the energies or uplift them. So if you want to strengthen them, you can go with a bit darker. If you want to just lighten them or make them softer, go lighter. This is why I like to wear pastel colours. They have the energy of the colour you're working with, but not in a strong, forceful kind of dominant way. They're more of a lighter, softer, gentle way. I hope I'm articulating this in a way that you can understand it. I hope I'm kind of getting the message across of that. So I'm going to leave those thoughts with you. And thank you very much for being here. Thank you for listening. Let me know how you feel about the colours black and white. Let me know how you use them, and let me know how you feel about shades of light, shades of dark, and let me know if and how you're using colour in your life and which modalities that you like to work with the most. We're going to get a little bit more technical with the colour therapy in my next few videos, but then I will bounce back to some other different colours. I don't want to throw too much information all in one go. That's why I'm trying to introduce these videos gradually and gently. Hi to Paula, who's just coming in live on Facebook. Happy Eclipse Day, by the way. Happy Eclipse Day, everyone, if you're seeing this in real time. If you're watching it at a later date, probably either on the social media archive or on YouTube, thanks to my good friend Martin, aka Dr. Beard, who uploads my most valuable videos to my YouTube channel. They're all over on Meditate with Marie, same username. Feel free to check them out. We've got meditations on there, we've got the Positivity Project on there, we've got breath work for anxiety, we've got mindfulness practices, all sorts of things that we've recorded live on social media, so feel free to check them out. I'm gonna leave you with all of my love and my gratitude, and I hope that you're enjoying colour and colour therapy. Thank you for being here. Bye for now.